Hi, everyone. My name is Radheya Visperas Ponce, and I am an MFA candidate in fibers at the Savannah College of Art and Design. I am from the Philippines, and I lived in Doha, Qatar for 10 years, and I moved here in Savannah, Georgia 2 years ago. First of all, I wanted to say thank you for this incredible opportunity to present my work, and a huge congratulations to all my fellow finalists. I am honored to present to you my thesis entitled Unraveling a Kaleidoscope. This exploration honors matrilineal traditions such as sewing, mending, weaving, and washing, which is a response to feeling emotionally and culturally disconnected from my home and family as a result of migration. This body of work is a collection of hand-manipulated textiles, which are made from secondhand fabrics, collected as memorabilia from different places that I have lived in and from people that I have met along the way. These fabric scraps were used as clothing, blankets, and accessories, which have been a part of many ordinary and significant moments in their lives. Facing the reality of living between cultures, I hope to materialize these experiences as a woman of color and to highlight the rich and diverse lives of migrant people of color. I have also included my own fabrics and incorporated some of my hand-woven textiles. Weaving for me is symbolic of the labor of love, of repetitive rhythms that can be meditative. This is my work entitled Amor. It is made from hand-woven textile scraps from the Philippines, where I was born, and hand-woven jacquard fabric. Spending hours weaving and sewing, I challenged the idea of women's labor, femininity, and crafting new identities. According to Solveig Goet, textiles are physical manifestations of connectedness. The tears of pain and happiness, the sweat of anxiety and excitement, both part of the self and absorbed by the cloth. Interwoven strands, loose ends, unraveling threads are all embedded in the fabrics of our life. This is my work entitled Influx. Using fabric scraps evoke a continuation of these materials that would have been discarded. I consider cloth as vessels of memory and are silent witnesses in our daily lives. As I seek healing from feelings of longing and nostalgia, I approach making as a form of mindful inquiry and a way to slow down. As a maker, the tools I work with are evocative objects that are symbolic. Sherry Turkle writes that we think with the objects that we love, and we love the objects that we think with. The sewing machine symbolizes the home and the generations of women in my family who have worked with them. Glenn Adamson says that cutting is a decisive moment, usually irreversible. In my work, I try to push the material to do what it's not meant to do, and that is my way of communicating the idea of change. Washing symbolizes cleansing. Water is considered the element of the unconscious and associated with intuition and emotion. One of the very first people who donated fabrics to me was my mother-in-law. She is legally blind, and she is the type of person who loves texture. She sees the world through touch. And that inspired me to think about a different way of seeing, and it influenced a new perspective of making and textile thinking. Penina Barnett wrote that touch is always to be touched. And I think that there is something so profound about this way of thinking, and often a visceral experience that cloth embodies. I think about textiles as something that can materialize the voices in my head, some of the unraveling questions, and things that are hard to verbalize. My hope is that the work serves as a reminder to bring us closer to the world, to the fabrics that give us comfort, to be more mindful, and most of all, to highlight the diverse and colorful lives of people around us. Thank you so much.